Well, good afternoon, Flint Hills Bible Church. This is Pastor Dave giving you another Thursday update, and it has been exhilarating to be with you again for another Sunday. And we have seen so many good things happen. We have seen many of you come back. We're seeing new people flow in every Sunday. We're even seeing some new families who are coming and sticking around. And so we have just been blessed by just the fellowship that we have seen in the last few weeks. Also, the giving has been positively heroic. I actually did a little research and I compared the giving from January to June 2019 with the giving from January to June in 2020. And the general fund offering is up in 2020 by 11%. And the building fund offering is up by over 100%. That's right, the giving for the building has more than doubled compared to where we were last year. And so I think this just really testifies to the health and the vitality of the church, that we are going through this process and you guys are staying faithful, staying committed, and we're looking forward to getting on the other side of this healthier and stronger than ever. Now, this week, we are going to attempt to land the plane. As you know, we are going to have Sunday schools again. We're going to open up the children's ministry, and we're looking into fellowship time. However, we just got some news that Governor Kelly has decided to implement a mask order, a mask mandate. We think part of it is she's trying to get ahead of some of the 4th of July celebrations, and we're kind of looking into it and trying to figure out the full extent of it and making some adjustments. Now, I know that with another mandate, sometimes our reaction can be disappointed to bordering on anger. And I wanted to just talk to you about that and draw your attention to James chapter 1, verses 19 through 20, where the Lord's half-brother says this: "Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, for the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God." Now, I know for many of you, when you hear about another mask order from a Democratic governor, you're thinking this is all part of some conspiracy to get Donald Trump unelected, or this is just another example of Democratic overreach. And before you kind of let your mind go there, we need to be very godly in our response to any information that we have. We need to be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Take into account the wisdom of Proverbs 18:17. The one who states his case first seems right until the other comes and examines him. We need to keep in mind that these are not people who are just sitting in their offices trying to destroy the church. They have motivations of wanting to help our country and help our state and even help you as Christian citizens to prosper. So before we get too bent out of shape, we need to remember that the anger of man does not achieve the righteousness of God. And yeah, is it disappointing that we can't do everything we did before? Perhaps, but when we study this, we have come to the conclusion that the only thing that may have to be sacrificed would be the fellowship time. The fellowship time is a time when we get up, we share drinks, and we ask the congregation to come together and talk and speak with each other. And so if the mask order stays, we are going to delay fellowship time until the mask order is rescinded. That being the case, you won't have to wear masks in the auditorium this Sunday. It will be optional. Anybody who wants to can. You will not be judged. We're also going to continue to have children's ministry that will be available for all ages. I believe there'll be kids worship as well. Talk to the office if you want more details about what will be open and what won't be. We will have Sunday school. All of the Sunday school teachers and the Sunday school classes will come back together. Now, if you're part of John Warnley and Tyson Smith's class, you'll actually be located in the auditorium this Sunday. And the reason being is we want to keep the chapel free for all those who want to take some extra precautions. And if you do go to the chapel, remember we are asking you to wear a mask, especially during the singing and especially when you're talking to other people. That is when it is the most necessary. And again, we'll have children's ministry and no fellowship time this week. This will allow us to space our chairs and basically be in compliance with what the governor is asking us to do. So, all that said, we are excited to be having a more normal service. We're almost there together, just a little bit longer. But I think all of the foundational elements that make our church, Flint Hills Bible Church, are going to be back in play. And as such, people have asked me, what's the future of certain things like the pastor update? Well, for the foreseeable future, I'm going to have to step out for a little while. Those of you who know my family, specifically my wife, has some medical issues that need our full attention, so I'll be taking a couple weeks off during July, and hopefully at the end of it we'll be back and able to once again serve you in the way that the Lord has called us both to do so. In the meantime, know that I'm very proud of you. I count it a privilege to be your pastor. You all have exceeded my already high expectations for you in the way you have fought to keep our church together, to keep it afloat. And I'm more convinced now than before that our best days are ahead of us as we have been pruned, we have been changed, we've been transformed, we've seen Christian character develop in all of us. And I believe it's going to pay great dividends going forward as we seek to impact this area, the state, and this nation for the glory of God.